The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Here's Tank Dell to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. And Pierce gets it again on second down. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Play action. Stroud now. Looking deep here from Mechie. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. On second down, here's Pierce. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. This defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. Now a 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throwing into the hands of Pitts here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Falcons at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ritter from the gun. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Robinson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt. And they're going for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mac Hollins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, Parker, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Ritter now. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Calling a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ritter now on 2nd down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 46 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because there he goes, right side. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 9 overall. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And a loose football, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
Stroud sets up the play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. A Rivers throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Ritter fires quickly out wide. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw, Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On the move past the 40, and he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. And Stroud now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Got his man, Dell. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On play action, here's Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with their 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to widen their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 11-yard line.
The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. Stroud sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Stroud off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 17-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Stroud on 3rd down now. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Ritter off the play fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out right at the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
On 1st down, Ritter. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked by Jeff Okudah. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Tries on 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons! Matt Hollins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Fourth down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here goes Stroud again. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of the...
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Trey Flowers picks it. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From the 23, here's second down and 8. Going play action. Ritter steps away. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Ritter back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Quick throw complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Mechie has it on the slant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The result, a first down, as a quick slant gets him 14.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Again, it's Stroud. He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And now off to the races down the right side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Ritter with it after the play fake. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. 3rd down, here's Algier. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. This time, Ritter choosing to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go again with Pierce. Oh, what a move. There he goes, right side. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards on the ground. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Going for it with Pierce.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for